Welcome back to Magoo's Reviews. All right, y'all. So I finally got a chance to check out the Ironheart trailer. It's coming out next month on Disney Plus. Share my opinions on it because there's a lot of opinions online. There are a lot of opinions online, bro, good and bad. You know what I'm saying? I put it like this, man. I read the comment section after I looked at the trailer. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'll get to that later on in the video. But as far as the trailer goes, you pretty much see Riri Williams. She's inside of an elevator. You know, the elevator's going down to some sub basement, whatever, right? Anyway, you see the gas come through the elevator and the voice comes over the intercom, pretty much like, hey, you got to put this armor on if you want to get out of here and stuff like that. Kind of like some old Jigsaw Saw type deal, right? Anyway, she's able to get out on her own. That was kind of funny seeing her little a little thing, push up the little elevator shaft. Anyway, she got out the elevator, meets the guy and stuff like that, and they start getting to talking and stuff. Next, as the trailer moves on, you see her building up the armor and stuff like that. Money shot at the end. She got the armor on. You see flashbacks with her and Shuri. So it's a pretty straightforward trailer, just kind of introducing the character like this is her show and stuff like that. And, money shot at the end, you see her in the armor, knock over the truck and stuff like that. I will say this, man. Marvel, y'all got to find a different money shot, bro. Y'all use the same thing in Thunderbolts with Bucky and, shooting like the army truck over the air and stuff like that. Now, I remember back when The Dark Knight came out, that was like, oh, snap. But now after seeing it a million times, like, all right, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see how the show turns out, right? Now, there's one character in it that I am interested in seeing. I forget the actor who plays him, man, but the character's name is Hood. He's the Hood. He's in the Marvel comics and stuff like that. I definitely remember him in Amazing Spider-Man in the comics. Pretty cool character. It's pretty cool, So I'm interested to see how he plays a role in the show, right? But, man, this trailer really has fans divided. It has fans divided. I'm not saying here just saying that or nothing like that. When I read that comment section, I was like, oh my goodness. One comment said it best, man. He was like, man, I'm surprised they didn't turn off the comments on this joint yet, disabled the joint. Because I'm like, man, people are going back and forth in there, right? Now I will say this, man. When Riri Williams, when she came out, it was all new, all different Marvel. That was like 2015. I remember because a lot of fans really split on it, when it happened. Because Jane Foster, she replaced Thor. Miles Morales, he was already around the Ultimate Universe. People like Miles, but I think he really took over for Peter and stuff like that. I can't remember if Peter died around that time or not. But anyway, Steve Rogers, Sam Wilson, he took over as Captain America. Amanda's Cho, Incredible Hulk. Kate Bishop is Hawkeye. You know what I'm saying? Riri Williams is Iron Man. So at that time, there was a lot of shifting around as far as like a lot of the legacy characters like Tony Stark, Cap, Peter. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember fully, like it's 10 years, maybe 11. So can't remember everything off the top of my head, but I do remember that there was a lot of backlash amongst the fans and stuff. You know what I mean? And I can say this as far as American comics, they're not as popular as they used to be. They're really not. You know what I'm saying? Now I still love Marvel and DC. They still have a prominent name. They're a household item at the end of the day. But man, when you go into like Borders and Books a Million, manga truly has taken over. Manga has taken over. I'm not even playing, man. Like I remember Marvel and DC used to have shelves. You know what I'm saying? Manga has literally overtaken them. You know what I'm saying? Manga's great. Manga's extremely popular. But as far as like American comic books, it really has gone down. I remember at that time a lot of fans were divided. And I remember at my comic book shop, there were some guys, some women like, yo, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So it's still like when I read that comment, it just kind of like PTSD flashbacks to like, dang, man, like I remember when fans were upset about this. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting to see how the TV show turns out and where the MCU goes with this. You know what I mean? Now, I do think she is a part of the Avengers Doomsday cast that comes out next year. I want to say she is. Matter of fact, I think she is. Shuri, I think she's in there. You know what I'm saying? Captain America, Sam Wilson, he's in there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, man. I mean, that's at this point, that's all I can say. Like Fantastic Four, they're going to be a part of the cast. So is the original X-Men. They're going to be in their costumes too, from what I heard. I can't wait to see that. So I'm excited for Avengers Doomsday. But as far as the Ironheart, show goes and stuff like that, like man, I like I said, man, just reading those comments, man, I really blew my mind. You know what I'm saying? And I read them after I watched the trailer because I didn't want to. I don't like watching something that have like preconceived notions and stuff like that. I like to watch something and make up my own opinion. So as far as the trailer goes, I'm like, yeah, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It didn't blow me away, nothing like that. But when I read those comments, it was like, yeah, bro, we're going to see how this turns out. You know what I'm saying? That's just me being honest. Like, there are people who love Riri Williams. There are people who can't stand her. You know what I'm saying? It's same thing with like Sam Wilson's Captain America, Jane Foster when she took over the store and stuff like that. like I said, I remember the fans truly were split at the time, and I also remember a lot of the creators and the fans were going back and forth too. Marvel was divided at that point, so it's going to be. I'm gonna stop saying that. At this point, we shall see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the trailer goes, like I said, it was fine. The armor does look cool. I will say that. As far as the money shot, you gotta find a different money shot, bro. The whole truck flipping thing, and look, at this point, is I'm like, all right, man, find something else. But I'm I want to see how she plays out in that Avengers cast. You know what I'm saying? That Avengers cast next year, I want to see how she plays out and how the Russos, because one thing I am excited for, the Russos are coming back for that movie, how they how they put all the puzzle pieces together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have her in the movie, of course, like, Captain America, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like the X-Men, how is everybody going to come together as far as that film? How are the puzzle pieces going to come together? And plus for part two. So yeah, man, we shall see what happens. But anyway, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tell me what you guys think about the trailer if you have seen it. What do you think about the whole divide right now amongst the fans with this show coming out? Because like I said, if you don't believe me, just go watch the trailer and read those comments, bro. And even on Reddit, like there's some fans saying, "Hey man, fans are racist, man. Like this is racist." Other fans are like, "Nah, this is BS." Yeah, it's a divide right now. You know what I'm saying? I hate saying that, but that's what it is. So anyway, tell me what you guys think about in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I hope everybody has a blessed day. I'll see y'all soon. You have a good one.